Okay, good morning everyone.
Good
I
morning.
told you three features of indifference curve. What are those features? Rahul, can you start? What are those features?
Ma'am, they do not intersect each other.
They will not intersect. Two indifference curves will not intersect with each other. Okay. Alan Verghese, can you tell second point?
Ma'am, can you repeat question once more?
Features of indifference curve. Features of indifference curve. Can you?
Higher higher indifference curve gives greater level of utility.
Higher indifference curves gives greater level of utility. Salam, can you tell one more point is remaining? What is that?
Ma'am, two indifferent curves never intersect each other.
Two indifference curves intersect never intersect with each other. That is told actually. What is the first feature?
Ma'am, indifferent curve slopes downwards
Okay, very good. Indifference curve
from
slopes
left to right.
downward from left to right. Okay, what do you mean by indifference map? Anish, can you tell? Indifference map. What is that?
That a family of indifference
A
a
family of
family of indifference curves is
indifference curve,
called
we
as
call
an
it as
indifference map.
indifference map. Okay. Now, Rahul, can you tell what do you mean by indifference curve? What do you mean by indifference curve? Can you tell? Features discussed. Indifference map is also. What do you mean by
No.
indifference curve? Yeah.
Indifference map. Indifference map.
Indifference curve. What do you mean by that?
Indifference curve is a graphical representation of a various
Hmm.
alternative combination
Various combinations.
of bundles of two goods
Ah. And what is
among the
this?
consumer.
Okay. But what is the speciality related to utility?
The combination of two goods gives equal
Equal
satisfaction.
satisfaction. So consumer will be
Indifferent.
indifferent. Okay, that is what you mean by indifference curve. Okay, consumer will be indifferent towards the combination because all these combinations gives him equal satisfaction. Okay, now next one I told you regarding consumer budget. Consumer budget in the sense mainly we are talking about the income of the consumer. Okay, so if a person is having 1,000 rupees income, Sanam, what do you feel that whether he can spend more than beyond that 1,000 rupees? Can he spend?
No, ma'am.
No. So at a given income, what all possible combinations he can buy, that is what related to consumer indifference curve. Okay. So consumers budgets in the sense, two things I told you, it depends upon whatever we are buying, it depends upon two things, or the consumption bundle depends upon two things here. One is prices of those two goods, whatever we are buying. Another one, income of the consumer. So when we buy something, that should be within the limits of our income. Okay, now what do you mean by budget line? Budget line, you can note it down the points. Budget line, that is a graphical representation. It like indifference curve, we are representing that through the graph. Now what are we representing? All the combinations of two goods here that can be purchased with the given income and prices, so that whatever combinations we are getting or we are buying, that is equal to the income of the consumer. Okay, for example, if a person's income is 20 rupees. Okay, now there is apple in the market and he is buying banana also. So when he buys something, for example, apple is costing 4 rupees, banana is costing 2 rupees. Okay, can you tell any one combination? Just once more I will tell you what do you mean by budget line. Just think of that. All
Ma'am,
possible.
please tell them to put on their videos.
What is that?
So many videos are off. Any problem?
Omar, on your video. Alan, Is there any problem till?
Ma'am, I have some network issues, which
Okay.
is
Please
raining here,
inform,
ma'am.
ma'am, otherwise you will be marked absent.
Okay. What about Amar? I hope no problem. Yeah.
If no any problem, Abdul, Krishnanuni, okay, ma'am.
Okay. So here, once more I wanted to tell you what is budget line. Whatever possible combinations of two goods we can purchase, all the possible combinations, okay, of two goods which can be purchased with the given income and prices. Now here we are not talking about the utility. What we are talking, that can be purchased at a what income of the consumer. Okay, all possible of two goods that can be purchased with an income and prices, whatever price is remaining, whatever income is there, whatever, when we calculate that, that will be equal to the money income of the consumer. Okay, so can you just give one combination? Income is 20 rupees. Can you give one combination through which it will be equal to 20? Anyone? Apple is 4 rupees, banana is 2 rupees. So what is the quantity you can buy? You are buying combinations of two goods here, okay, that can be purchased with the given income and price. Price I have given, income is also given. So how will we, what kind of combination you can take? Any one combination. There are more combinations. One combination you can write it down.
Six bananas and 4 apples.
6 bananas. Okay, so 6 bananas in the sense 6 into 4, how much?
6 into 2, right?
6 apple cost. Okay, bananas you said. Okay, 6 into 2 is equal to
12.
okay 12. Apple,
24.
Two
apple,
apples.
2 apple into 4 is equal to 8. So this is one combination. 2 apples and 6 bananas, one combination. Like that, Ellen, did you write it down any combination? Ellen. Ellen, is there any problem? Oh, okay. Did you write any combination through which you got 20 rupees, 20 income of that particular person?
No, ma'am.
No, you didn't. Anish, what about you?
Ma'am,
Anish. See, the same. I told you to write it down the combinations, right? Any one combination is told by Abhilash, okay? Another, any other combination. One more combination I want.
5 into 2.
5 into what? What is that
2.
5?
Apple.
Apple. Apple cost how much? What did I say? Is it 2 rupees or 4 rupees? What you are telling is correct. You can tell that also. Yes, 5 into? Apple cost how much? Who said that?
Ma'am, me.
Then that you tell how much it cost.
4 rupees.
4 rupees. Okay, 5 into 4. That shows how much?
20.
20 rupees. So can we choose banana?
No.
No. So that is 0. That's all. Okay, so this is another combination where we are choosing 5 apples and 0 banana. Like that, various combinations are there. When you join all these combinations, you will be getting budget line. Okay, so it should be within the budget of that particular person. So given the prices of goods, it is given, income of the consumer is given, we can choose any bundle as long as it costs the income or less than income of that particular person. We can buy the things below that income, we can fully spend that income. So the budget line, in the sense, all the possible combinations, whatever we get when we join that, especially the boundary one, in the sense the income is 20 rupees, all income we are going to spend, if you join all those points, we get the budget line. I'll show you the graph now. Now, one more thing related to it, it is also known as budget constraint. Okay, it is a constraint for us. What do you mean by a constraint? Can we freely spend money beyond 20 rupees?
No.
Yes or no? No. What is that constraint here? What is that control we have? What puts limit?
Till 20 rupees.
That till 20 rupees. That 20 rupees is a constraint for me because I have to spend money within that. So that is a constraint. Because of that, we call it as budget line, is also known as budget constraint. Okay. Now, here how we are getting the budget line, or how that equation is that I have just given P here, it is price. Okay. QX in the sense price of that particular commodity. Okay. Now, PY price, and here also the quantity how much you are going to take. So this is an equation for getting the budget line. For example, I told you 5 apples, one combination you told 5 into 4, that is one combination. So here price is taken into how much quantity, okay, plus the other good. It is compulsory that 2 goods should be there, 2 commodities should be there. What is the other good here? We have taken banana. So in that we are selecting 0, in the sense we are not buying any banana here. So it is into 2 means it is 0. So is equal to how much rupees? 20. Okay. So this is the equation to get the budget line. Price into quantity of 2 goods when we get, you will get the 2 goods when we calculate, you get the budget line. Okay. So here once more, budget line, we call it as budget constraint also. Why do we call it as budget constraint? Because we can afford that particular goods within our income. The income is a constraint there. We cannot spend beyond our income. So what income I have, that only will be allowed, or that with that only I can buy the things from the market, or things between these 2 particular goods. So because of that reason, we call it as a budget constraint. All of you got any doubt on this? Anyone? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Next one, the set of bundles, whatever is available. Now, many bundles are available according to that. When I explain the graph, that I will tell you how it will be. The set of bundles available to the consumer is called budget set. It is something that collection of all the bundles that a consumer can buy with her income at the prevailing market price. Okay. Now I told you that apples, next slide I will show you. Apple rupees 4 here, 5. I have given the quantity what we have given allotted to apple. Another quantity I have not given. So I want you to just work it out and tell me. Just 2 minutes I'll give you. You can draw this table in your book, and you can just find out what are the different combinations with which you can spend 20 rupees, or with 20 rupees what all possible combinations you will be getting. Just do it fast. Apple, it is given. First he prefers one combination is 5, then second combination 4, 3, 2, 1. Banana, how it will be? Just find out. Income, it will be always 20. So 5 into 4 here you got 0 into 2. So here it is 20. So like that, next combinations, please find out. Anyone finished? Who's that?
Leslie. 1 minute. 1 minute. One question came to my chat box. Let me read that.
Just unmute then, or mute it. That is better. It's too much of sound. Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, Krishnanuni done.
Ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah.
second one, 4 apple. So what will be the cost of that? What
4
will-
into 5 we can give.
4 into?
5 we can give.
How come 5? What is the cost of apple?
Sorry, 4. Okay.
Okay, so 4 into 4. So how much it will be?
16.
16. Here, banana. How much we can take then? How many we can take?
2 into 2.
Okay, so 2 into 2, you will be getting 4. So 16 plus 4 is equal to 20. Okay, next one, apple. Pranav, can you tell how much it costs for apple?
3 into 4.
3 into 4, how much it will be?
12.
12. Then how many bananas we can buy?
2. 4.
Huh?
4.
4. Okay, 4 into 2, how much?
8.
8. So that is equal to 20. Okay. Abhilash, can you tell apples, what will be the cost?
8.
Okay, is equal to 8. Then how many bananas we can buy?
6.
6 into 2, that is 12, is equal to 20. Then apple 1 into, Amal, can you tell?
4, sir, 4.
1 into 4 is equal to 4. How many bananas we can buy? What is the remaining money? Hmm?
8.
No, let him say. What is the how much money is remaining? Out of 20, 4 you have spent for apple. So, how much money is remaining? What is the income of this person?
20.
20. Okay, so out of that 20, you spent 4 rupees for apple. Then what is remaining? Out of 20, 4 rupees gone. Remaining, how much you have?
16.
16 you have. Okay, you have 16 rupees. How many bananas you can buy? How many bananas you can buy? Per banana, how much it cost?
2 rupees.
2 rupees. Okay, 2 rupees. So how many you can buy?
Into 2.
Into 2. 2 into 2 is it 16?
8 into 2, 8.
Okay, 8 into 2, or the quantity will come as 8. So here 8 into 2 you get 16. So that is equal to 20. Okay, so these are the different combinations which you can buy with rupees 20. That is the income of that particular person. Okay, now before that, you can have a budget line like this. Okay, budget line, how it will be? It is like this. It will be downward sloping. Okay, now here if we give this as A, B, C, D, E. These are the points on B, C, D, E. These can be the points here. So for example, if I write here apple, here banana, the point A combination, how much apple how many apple we are taking? How many apple we are getting? Anyone? No one knows?
4.
4 apple are we getting? Is it 4 rupees or quantity is which one?
5.
Or rupees is quantity is 5. So 5 apple we are getting. It is not uniformly marked. So you just 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So this one 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here it's 2, 4, 6, 8 that you can take. So 0, just 1 minute. Okay, I'll take it like this. 5 is, it should be, one more I will mark, that is better. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is 0. Here 2, 4, 6, 8. Now first combination is how much? What is the first combination? How many apples and how many banana?
0.
5, 0. So the point will be here, right? This will be here. So we are starting here. Now second combination is how much?
4 and 2.
4 and 2. So here 2. This point. Okay. Now next one. Next combination
3 and 4.
3 and 4. So here. Next combination
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Okay. Then the last combination
1 and 8.
1 and 8. So when we join these lines, you will be getting a what kind of curve? It should be straight, okay? It should be a straight curve. Just 1 minute. That limit will be when I think that lines are not coming properly. The curve will be like this. 1 minute. Whatever you saw in this particular law of demand, this curve will be like this. Okay, it will be a straight line when we join all the lines here. Okay, now when we are when we draw the budget line, you can see whatever bundles are remaining, which I told you related to all the bundles, like A I told, B I told, C I told, D, E, all these bundles which I showed you, that is the limit of income with which you can buy different commodities. Okay, now with that, if any point below this, for example, I am putting point Z here, whether that will come under the budget line, or whether can we afford to buy that particular point Z or Z. See, this point is below the budget line. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that point Z? Anyone? This is the budget line where on which the income is maximum 20. Different combinations are given. Okay. Now one point I have given point Z. That means what? What do you mean by that?
That point will won't use the full income, complete income.
What? He is not going to use the full income. So we can say that he is keeping some amount of money aside here. Okay, and it is whether is it possible for him to buy this particular point? Whether
Yes.
he can buy. If I put a point outside here, point O, what do you mean by this?
It is more than his income, so he can't afford
It is more than his income, so he can't afford to buy that, so it is not achievable for him. Here we can say he is not spending all the income. This point, if you see, that is not achievable for him. Why is not achievable for why it is not achievable for him, Vinay?
More than his income.
Because it is more than his income, he needs to spend more income. Because of that reason, he is not spending, or he can't spend money beyond rupees 20. Okay, so this is one important thing related to budget line. What is that? Budget line means what? All the points, any point it can be, any point on this budget line. What do you mean by that? Different combinations of different goods. Different in the sense, we are talking only about two goods here, that how many he can buy, that depends upon the income. Now, maximum income, with that, what all combinations he can buy. That is what you mean by budget line. Okay, any point inside the budget line he can afford, but he is not spending his whole income on that. Any point outside the budget line, you can see that he cannot achieve that because he is not having that much income with him. So this is what about budget line. Now there are some features for budget line also. The first feature is it has a downward slope in the budget line. So here, when I draw a budget line, it is sloping downwards. So that is one important feature of budget line. Why it is downward sloping? It has a downward sloping line because I marked here in this side apple, this side banana. Okay, so as we increase the consumption, or as we take more of banana, we are reducing here what? When we take more, for example, this point is one combination. Now I am going to another combination, that is, this is P, this is Q. What happens as I go from P to Q? What happens to the combination? What happened in this combination? Kevin, can you tell?
Ma'am, in the difference between the combination P and Q is that when one amount of the commodity increased, the amount of the other next commodity has decreased.
One amount of one commodity is increasing and amount of another commodity is decreasing. So in this matter, from P to go, when we are going, which one is reduced?
Ma'am, in P,
this is
in Q,
yeah,
the number of apples
are reduced and number of
Bananas increased.
bananas increased here. Okay, so because of this reason, you can see it is this is the reason when we are sacrificing, we are taking more of one commodity and sacrificing the other commodity. So when we are sacrificing like this, we get a downward sloping curve here. Okay, now another one, it is a straight line. So when I told you about the indifference curve, okay, I taught you about the indifference curve. So in that, the shape, if you see, that is convex to the origin. What is the reason for that? What is the reason for that? Why the indifference curve is convex to origin? I told you one reason. What is that? Law of marginal rate of substitution. Because here you can see more of one commodity we are sacrificing for getting less of other commodity. So as you go more and more sacrificing when we do, you can see it is becoming less here. Like that, because of marginal rate of substitution, this has a convex origin. Okay, or it is convex to the origin. But here you can see the speciality, price remains constant. That is a one important feature you can see. Price remains constant, income remains constant. Because of that reason, this is a straight line. Okay, it's not like convex to origin or concave to the origin, it's not like that. Because of this reason, you can say this budget line is a straight line. So two important features you can see related to budget line. Which are they? The first one is it is downward sloping, and at the same time second one, it is a straight line. So these are important features related to budget line. Okay. Now next one, just once more we'll go through that consumer budget. What do you mean by consumer budget? Nestle, can you tell? What do you mean by consumer budget?
The consumption bundles that are available to consumer depends on the prices of the good and income of the consumer.
So here what is the speciality of that price and income? It is?
I didn't understand.
What is the feature of income and prices? There is one particular feature. What is that?
Constant.
It remains constant, or you can see it is given, it is fixed, or it doesn't changes. Okay, fixed income, at the same time the prices of two goods are not going to change, then only this budget line will work. Okay, so consumer is able to afford all those bundles which can be less than or equal to her income.